Tes.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. There's the whistle. Pedri. Bale. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Ready at
Barcelona are in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's
Colche.
come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Linton. Now Byrne. Tonali. Linton. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Fernandes. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Byrne. And it's Diaz. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Distributed tidily. Pinches it off him. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Brahim Diaz goes short. Backward it goes. And it's Rodri. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Trippier. Tonali played out towards the right wing. And it's Trippier. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Araujo. Brahim Diaz. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's in space and looking for options. Out to the left it
Apa
goes.
dek?
And the ball is out of
Main
play.
bola. Oke, ayah juga main bola.
Tonali. Linton. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Thiaw. Trippier. Murphy. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Barnes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes. Tries a shot!
Kena blok cuy.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Pedri. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now he's off and running. And it's Diaz. Fernandes. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Pedri chooses to go back. And he shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Linton. Jacob Murphy. Driving on and making good progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again then. Barnes. He's found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Barnes. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lewandowski. Lockman clears it away. He's looking wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him. And the shot! It's in!
Pembalan
The
cuy.
second half off to a spectacular start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Newcastle get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Tonali.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, played right into his path. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Fernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Botman. Barnes. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing
Wow.
how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And the return pass. Lewandowski. Jacob Murphy. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Shoots! And a terrific save for the
Nablok
keeper.
cuy.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15
So their fourth corner of the
será
game.
sustituido por el dorsal 23. Cambio de jugadores.
Bale with the short one. Fernandez. Now there's a fine ball. And the ball's come loose here. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Foot in. Barnes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good strength. Now it's Barnes. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aduh.
And he's managed to get
Aduh.
free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get it.
Decent chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really
Lewandowski
well
cuy.
worked. Look, the game was a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Mbappe.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Big chance! Relentless! Just
Enzo.
relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Hey.
When you've got such presence and movement.
Kamavinga. He's picked his way through.
Oh, nyangkut cuy.
Linton. That has been slung wide. He's got away. It's Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. Barella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. And a shot! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
He's got great chance! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Mbappe with... Mbappe! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite that...
Itu main versus EA aku cuy. Ini main event. Messi, ada Messi nggak? Wih, Rashford menyala bangku. Coba Pedri ganti Barella, CF nanti Guardiol gantiin Bell, Auba nanti aja. Oke gas. Nomor 2 torang gas cuy.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford.
Ya,
Model player,
nyangkut.
a model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw.
It's Rashford! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Okay. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Air Cleo.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not the most accurate pass. Charlotte. That pass has been well intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lewandowski. That's good
Rashford.
vision. Now it's
Rashford.
Rashford. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Good run, lovely
Yo,
take,
what's up,
but
bro?
that is where it stopped.
Yeah, but
Ahmed
that's the threat
Abdallah.
posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brahim Diaz goes short. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Barella. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona have their third corner. Barella. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And the shot! And they've got rid. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Llorente. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Barella. Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Barrios. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fernandes.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Fernandes. And here's Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Simeone.
Cekal cuy.
Koke. Simeone. Now, can they get him away? And he's Rashford! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been a
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Baina. Koke.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Barrios. Looking for the run. Baina. The message is clear. None shall pass. Brahim Diaz. And here's Barella. Barella. Shapes to shoot. And he's following up. Euphoria. Utopia. And they are cavorting. And the halftime
Halo
whistle
bang,
goes.
kalau bisa main Winning Eleven PS2.
The mood in the two camps couldn't be more different
Dulu pernah
as
main
they
sih
go into
cuy.
halftime.
Pas cuman PS2 aku
Elation on
mainku
one
Winning
side,
Eleven terus.
misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely
Dari tahun berapa ya?
dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all
2011 sampai 2014an ya. Habis itu aku pindah PES 2017.
Barcelona
Terus PES 21. Sekarang main Efootball.
3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Back into the middle.
just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Pretty robust defending.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's managed to get free.
Apa?
Barella.
Aduh. Ya bang. Hah? Oh. Yus. Bentar cuy, nemeni anak dulu. Sorry guys. Tadi nemani anak. Yuk, lanjut.
Here's Rodri. Saliba. It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. Great. He's having a shot. They've scored.
Kebobolan kita guys.
They're back within reach. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, just a consolation, or it's Rashford!
Oh,
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Brahim Diaz with the short one. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. And here's Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Well, the shoots! Well, now it's a
gila
race for the
cuy,
ball.
kipernya cuy.
In comes the corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Barella! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barrios gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Drilled in low. Cleared without complication. He's had it taken off him. And it's Barella. Alvarez. And the counter is on. He's found the way through. Timber. Brahim Diaz. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keliru cuy.
Bina. And it's Koke. Alvarez. Pinches it off him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Good ball over the top. And this is Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Keliru cuy.
Simeone. And here's Rashford. Brahim Diaz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 3.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
El dorsal 4.
It's come through and he's had a quick look in. He's got the ball. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Welcome back guys, sekung.
Ball's gone out of play. once again for a throw-in. Oh, cracking ball. Quality ball. Alvarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Koke, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Solot. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Solot. Solot! Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Gallagher. Gallagher looking to get on the end of this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Keliru,
The
cuy.
defence, though, able to hold on
Harusnya
this
ke
time.
Alba.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. Now it's Aubameyang. Barrios. And here's Aubameyang. Mbappe.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Llorente. Molina. And the number on the board is 3. Jimenez. And Pablo Barrios engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's at the end. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
Alah. Salah jadi AMF cuy. Gak apalah, gas. Oke gas, oke gas. Yeah, this PlayStation, no. I'm playing in Steam, bro.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football Irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. So what can they make of this? Fernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Drilled. Ekitike! In for the pieces! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ekitike certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
O'Reilly gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Oh,
Well,
no.
Peter, we're talking about a great engine
Damn.
here. You think there's 2 or 3 of them on the pitch because of the sheer amount of ground he'll cover. 1 minute he's breaking up a counter-attack in the opposition half, and the next he's making a tackle just outside his own box. The kind of player who does all the ugly work.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Bale. Lacroix. No way through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Wharton. Joelinton. Back into the middle. Can he finish? It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's a sharp pass. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Lacroix deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Munoz. O'Reilly. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Mateta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sarr. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Lacroix cuts out the pass. Munoz. Just eases him off the ball. Zirkzee tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. And that's a good chance! Kamada. And it's Munoz. Wharton. Saliba does well to get it back. Ekitike. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Taken back almost at once. Now Timber. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And he's in on goal!
Joelinton really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bale gets into some space.
Shit. Baik Bang Bagus.
Ekitike.
Selamat datang Bang Bagus.
Snuffed out the danger. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. O'Reilly. Arteta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Anjir.
They have every right to be.
And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Arteta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Strong running down that left flank. O'Reilly. Oh, super shot and goal!
Nice.
Oh, Barcelona! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Yeah.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's had a shot!
Wow.
He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double.
Gareth Bale.
Finishing it off was quite simple after
Hoe
that.
ke Ekitike.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No foul, says the referee.
Yuk,
They need to
counter-attack
play
yuk.
this quicker in transitions like this.
Joelinton. Real chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And it's Mitchell. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some really good ball movement. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's found a way through. Kamada. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Lacroix kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. Sarr, good running, strong and purposeful. This looks promising. Rodri. Fernandez. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Kamada. Rodri cuts it out. Stood up well to him there. Fernandez. Zixi receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crystal Palace choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rodri picks it up out wide. Now it's Mateta. And it's Joelinton.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Takes a shot! And it's there!
Wow.
And there's your hat-trick hero. He
Guys,
is
Portugal main guys
indefatigable.
sama Armenia guys. Portugal unggul 3-1. Ini Bang Dodo kayak nggak main
A goal of such
karena
supreme
akumulasi kartu cuy.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ekitike, and a chance!
Au.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por
Bale with the short one.
dorsal 20.
And this is tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 20.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Xerxes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Wharton engages and forces him off the ball. Decent chance! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Marcó. En el
Some of
minuto
those
36,
players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Cambio de jugadores.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
It's Son Heung-min! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó. En el minuto 88. El dorsal 20.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's another throw. Time and again they are repelled. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Son Heung-min. That's good play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mitchell. That has been cut short. Now it's Mateta. Saliba gets a foot in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Sa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale simply refused to be outdone there. Hughes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they sweat their...
Okay guys, push divisi guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward.
Terrific header!
Sakit kan cuy.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Saliba. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Raul. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good...
And it's been given away. Tries a shot!
Shit.
Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Bale gets it away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, there's the clearance. It's a searching pass. Bale. Now, can they get him away? And that's played in low. Oh, that was very necessary. Challenged just a bit on the... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Yes. Mereka selebrasi cuy. Mari kita balas.
They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Saliba.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Oh, good spread. It'll be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. That is a great pick out.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So a Barcelona free kick.
Berapa cuy?
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
88. Oke. Au. Terlalu jauh.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. And he can clear it away. Searching pass he's played there. And he's picked out the run. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Lewandowski. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Keliru cuy.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's cut it out. Lam. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half. Now this could be a chance. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Diaz. And that is a good ball to find him. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's let fly. Now it's Fernandes. Now he's got space here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lam did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
That's going to go a long way. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Brahim Diaz. And here's Lewandowski. Fernandes picks it up out wide. Lewandowski. Serginho has created one goal already. Oh, shooting chance! And That is doing no harm
Oh,
at all.
bisa.
It's a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Darwin has found the net here, of course.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Foden.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Deftly away. Can he spark a counter here? Lahm. Well timed, excellent interception.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
De Jong gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Nicely shaped cross.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
15
changes here, from
será
both sides in
sustituido
fact.
por el dorsal 10. Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Hazard. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Gives it back. Mbappe. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Parah.
Barcelona have themselves a
Merah
chance
gak
from
tuh?
the spot. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Xavi Simons finds himself offside.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Araujo attempts a clearance, and that could set him on his way. He has found the way through.
Such good technique.
Fires it in low. It's a goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. That pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. De Jong does well to get it back. Barella. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kane.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Lam is there to clear.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13 será reemplazado por...
Tries to
el
play it
dorsal
through.
18.
Drill. And the finish! That's another chance!
Kena blok cu.
And it's been taken short. Simons. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Simons. Right, looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona could not have... That's that, the end. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Anjir. Formasi apa nih cuy?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Y el Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to support.
And it's been given away. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No way through. He's in plenty of space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fernandes. Now it's Fernandes. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Saliba. Now, can they get him away? And that is out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Now the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Fernandes. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Played down the flank. And the through ball. That's the keeper's ball. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pedri. Now he's got space here. No goals as yet. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking wide. Fernandes. Looking for the run. Koundé makes the interception. Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri, looking to play him in. That's a little off target. Played over towards the opposite flank. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's having a hit! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Ekitike. Can he get on the end of this?
Shit.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fernandez. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Can he get it through? Yamal. Bale kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. And Fernandez. Messi. And this is Lewandowski. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now he's off and running. Good effort from distance. Bale knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. Over to the left. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Pedri. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. And this is Messi. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Araujo. Now it's Lewandowski. Now who's going to be first to this? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't
Musang.
expecting that. Still, I'm not
No
complaining
musang,
about
yes.
a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Duh, kok blunder. Blunder, bang.
Probing pass. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Ah, shit.
Oh, hang on. And yes, it's there!
Kesalahan.
Right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona take the lead. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, can he get onto this? Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's really well cleared. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stood up well to him there. Oh, no joy this time. Bale deals with that comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether...
Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
We expected better, and so did he. Shifted it to the flank. Can he spark a counter here? And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 4.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
El dorsal 95.
Doku.
El dorsal 3.
Now it's Rafael
El dorsal
Leao.
2. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona could counter here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the keeper's got it again. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion.
This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Lewandowski is standing over this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Koundé gets it away. And this is Lewandowski. Threads one in. De Jong. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's had a hit! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that has been knocked clear and smartly reclaimed. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
Guys, thank you yang udah nonton. Next besok streaming lagi. Bye bye.